Hello there. Welcome back to our channel, everyone. We are now down to our next destination after Brazil. Are you ready for China? Do we hear a yes? Awesome. Now, let's get to know China more. China is one of the most sought after countries for vacations. China has beautiful spots for its visitors. Known as the People's Republic of China, it is dubbed the world's most densely inhabited country. If you know other countries that have more than 1.404 billion settlers, then it will be time for China to pass on the crown to them. China has a landmass of 9,600,000 square kilometers and is said to be either the third or fourth largest country. Given the country's land area, you now have the idea why the Great Wall of China was built. For today's list, we will give you 10 reasons why China should be part of one's bucket list. Before we tackle today's list, we would like to invite you to catch the latest from our channel by hitting the subscribe button and tapping the bell for notifications. We want you to get the earliest notification every time our new video is out. Okay, are you as excited as we are? We won't keep you waiting for long. So, guys, here are 10 reasons why China is worth visiting. Number 10, travel convenience. Usually, when you travel for long hours, you won't enjoy your first vacation day because the moment you reach your hotel room, you are already exhausted from traveling and all you can think of is your bed and bond with it all night. With the traveling amenities that China offers now, you can say goodbye to kilometers of walkathons. When you get to tour around China, you'll have the most amazing rides ever. You'll get to travel China riding their high-speed rails. Number 9, the beautiful landscapes. You may not notice this, but in the movie Avatar, James Cameron took the inspiration from the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Hunan Province. Take a closer look at the view of the Hallelujah Mountains of this movie. You'll find it quite familiar. It is a very remarkable place, as it is China's very first national park, established in 1982. Because the film has been one of the most top-grossing films, the mountain's name was changed to Avatar Hallelujah Mountain. This is to let people know that the place was once featured in a movie. Do you like that they changed the name too? Because we think it's pretty cool. Number 8. The medicine tradition and the massage. We usually get a massage as a way of treating ourselves after all the hard work we did for the week. Well, when you're in China, a massage is something you won't get as a treat. Massage is more a part of the daily living for the Chinese people. You can avail of various traditional massages, but those who offer these services at parlors are the best. One of the best massage parlors in China is the Zhaonanguo Spa in Shanghai. You may soak in, have a scrub, get a massage, and get nail care at a reasonable price. Thinking of these relaxations in China makes us want to visit the country. You will definitely experience what a vacation is like if you choose China. Number 7. Shopping. We all know how budget-friendly China-made wearables and accessories are. Perhaps it is the very reason why China has been the favorite of shopaholics. Did you know that China has the biggest mall in the world? Wow! You might get curious how humongous their structures are. The new Century Globe Center, located in mainland China, has become the best destination for tourists. The mall is around 150 hectares, composed of 2,000 hotel rooms, IMAX theater, and a water park. This mall is just awesome. Can you take a complete tour of the mall in one day? You might get sore feet after that. Number 6, the people. The Chinese people have great respect for their fellows, especially to their elderly. In fact, their elderly rights law states that if your parents are older than 60 years old, you don't have the excuse not to visit them. This is just one thing that makes the Chinese interesting people. By the way, did you know that Zhan, Wang, and Li are the most common surnames of Chinese people? These last names make up 21% of the population. This is an indication that for every 5 people, one of them has one of these surnames. Cool. But the sad thing about the people in China is that they do not have access to Facebook. You heard that right. But with the presence of VPN services, there is an estimated 95 million people who can bypass the Facebook block when using them. With the influence of Facebook, you will definitely have to be in the loop. Are you ready for more? Brace yourselves as we bring you to the remaining part of our list, starting off with number 5, the custom. China has a very rich culture as it is composed of 55 ethnic minorities practicing different customs. There are 4 places recommended for you to visit the minority culture. They are Guilin, Guizhou, Tibet, and Yunnan. Guilin is where the Longji rice terraces are located. You should try their local bamboo tube rice. This is also the place where you will see the wooden stiff houses and the long-haired women of Yao. In Guizhou, you can take a trip to the Miao village where you will get enchanted by the people's mountain songs, see their silver crowns, and witness the traditional way of paper making from trees. Tibet is the place you should go if you want to witness the pilgrim streets of Lhasa and the mountain monasteries of the fervent people. Lastly, Yunnan is the place to visit if you would like to get to know the Musuo people, who are considered as the world's last matrilineal society. We can only say one thing: Chinese people are amazing. Number 4, the rich culture of 5,000 years. China's civilization has been there for thousands of years already. But what's fascinating is that they were able to preserve their culture. Although their modern way of life has erased some of their cultural viewpoints, there are still those that remain up to the present day. Part of the Chinese culture is the use of chopsticks. And take note, guys, this is part of their etiquette. You cannot just play with it because it has significance. They can't be used as toothpick substitutes. Did you know that even with the use of chopsticks, you should check first that the pair you will be using is of the same length? Yes, guys, you heard us right. Uneven chopsticks represent death, as this signifies that the boards were used for making a coffin. Never forget this fact about the chopsticks, guys. Etiquettes are very important when visiting other countries. Number 3, the implausible foods. Chinese foods are one of the best foods served, even in other countries. Who wouldn't love Chinese foods? They're easy to prepare, they taste good, and they are very affordable. Food is one thing that will really remind you of China. In fact, we recommend that you try the spicy Sichuan. This dish is a game changer, as Shanghai cuisine is known to be sweet. During your stay in China, do not miss the chance to have a taste of the dishes like sweet and sour pork, kung pao chicken, mapo tofu, wontons, and dumplings. There are a lot of versions of these dishes when you visit other countries, but the taste will be of much significance if you've eaten it from its place of origin. Number 2, the Great Wall. When talking about China, what structure comes to your mind? It's the Great Wall, right? This is one structure that made a name for China. You can't afford to miss this one during your visit. These days, you will see photos of the Great Wall everywhere on the internet, but actually seeing it creates an entirely different experience. Did you know that during the Qin dynasty in 221 to 207 BC, the Chinese made use of glutinous rice flour for building the structure as they served as binding material for the bricks used? Apart from the fame that the Great Wall has, this famous structure has also been considered the longest cemetery. Yeah, we can guess what you're thinking after hearing this. But to set the record straight, millions of people died while building it. As a matter of fact, archaeologists found some of the remains buried under these walls. Creepy. We are now down to the item that topped our list. Do you have a guess already? Let's see if your number 1 is the same as ours. Here it is. Number 1, Beijing. Who wouldn't want to set foot in one of the world's oldest cities? It is as old as London, 10 folds older than Sydney, and 6 times older than New York. Beijing is where the famous Great Wall and the Forbidden City are located. Beijing is also the place where the Peking Man World Heritage Site is located, particularly in Zhoukoudian. If you want to bring out your archaeologist side, you may visit this place to have a view of the fossils. Beijing has 7 beautiful sites included in the World Heritage List of UNESCO. Among these sites are the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, the Peking Man site, the Grand Canal, the Ming Tombs, the Summer Palace, and the Temple of Heaven. There you have it, folks. That is the 10 reasons that will definitely make China a country worth visiting. We hope that you've enjoyed the list that we gave you today. To continue being the first to watch our videos, all you have to do is click the subscribe button and tap that bell, and you're done. We can't wait to give you our next video after China. Want to have your country listed on our next destinations? Let us know what makes your country worth visiting. Place them in the comment section below.